Hey there everyone, it's Misty here for TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. It's the 25th of the month, and that means it's time for another Crafty Elves countdown to Christmas card. So I mentioned in the last video last month, I was like, I think I've made shaker cards for this project like every month. And you know what? I think I've just decided to do that from now on. Sometimes shaker cards can be really quick and simple and an easy go-to, especially if I already have the idea in my head and I can just pull in pattern paper, etc. So I think that's what we're going to do today. Now, should I say we're going to do this for forever? No, probably not. But at least for today, we're going to do this. So yeah. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I will have everybody else linked down below. Michael has been unwell, so as of filming my intro, I don't know if he's going to be participating in this month, but if he is, his information will be linked in the description box down below. And keep an eye out for a very special video coming soon. Well, I have two of them. First is going to be about the kits that I'm ready to announce. The second is I've been chosen to be a guest designer for a stamp company. So you guys will have to leave your guesses in the description box down below. But yeah, subscribe here if you haven't already. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram. I'm at TheJollyFatElf. Now, if you haven't subscribed, once we get to, I think it's 13,800. I don't remember what the number was, but as soon as we get to another milestone, I am collecting things to have a huge giveaway, and you'll have to be subscribed when that happens. So, okay, Misty, jibber jabber, let's go. Let's head over to the craft table and we'll get started. All right, friends, I am picking a piece of pattern paper from this paper pad that I got in my Pink and Main mystery box. And I had an idea to use this star print, and I'm going to be using, I think it's the Heartfelt Holiday Kit from Queen & Company. I am going to be using the star. I believe they've restocked all of their Christmas. For Christmas in July, you will have to check out their website. I don't know for sure, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So I have started buying outline dies with my kits. That way I can cut the whole entire thing out at one time. So this star is stitched and it says Noel, and I am going to be using one of the stars as is, and then we're going to be using another star without the sentiment, and I'm going to share with you how I do that. So this right here is all in real time. So today is the 25th, so this is a Crafty Elves. On Thursday, I'm going to upload a video on how I made a gift and a card for my brother who just got married this past weekend. So we're going to be doing some fun stuff in that video. And then on Saturday, I'm going to be the announcement for the kits and the classes. It's going to go live. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, I've been speaking now for a couple months that I wanted to do kits and classes, and I'm going to be announcing that on Saturday. So be sure to check that out. Those will go live. It'll be a limited number, so it's going to be first come, first serve. That video will go live 10 a.m. Central Time on Saturday. So be sure to set your alarms. And yeah, so I absolutely love this pad of paper. You guys know I love fun and non-traditional colors, and while this still has green and red in it, it also has a light blue and a pink, which is one of my absolute favorite color combinations for the holidays. So I'm going to be cutting out stars from the red. I'm going to be cutting out stars from pink. This may be Melon Mambo. It is a pink from Stampin' Up, but I don't remember which pink it is because it's in a completely different folder. So it may have been a in color. I'm not sure, but I'm going to be using it to cut out the other star. Now you can see that I've also cut out a rectangle frame. I have a set of dies from MFT, and I thought it cut out just the rectangle die. I didn't realize that that was a really tiny skinny frame, and I hadn't put it on any kind of adhesive sheet. So I ended up not using it, but that was kind of my initial idea. So one good thing about the Queen and Co kits is they come with everything you need. So there's the acetate that's pre-cut and then the foam that's pre-cut. And I am in love with this paper from Pink and Main. I think it's so fun and vibrant. This may be for sale on their website, but don't quote me. Don't quote me on it. So speaking of holiday cards, my holiday card series is going to start the Wednesday after Labor Day here in the US. I've done that every year. I think this is going to be like my 7th or 8th holiday card series. So we're going to get you in the mood for the holiday card series. I'm going to try to post 3 times a week during that series. That's what I've done every year, I think, so far. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to start pre-filming for that, not late and not too soon from now. I wanted to mention, I bought a magic mat from scrapbook.com. So this mat is supposed to help with not ruining your plastic plates, I believe. I think that's the whole purpose of them. This is actually my second one. My other one is bent to high heaven. And they did say that you could use the heat gun to make it go back. And no, ma'am. That has not worked out for me. So I just went ahead and pulled in a new one. So here I'm deciding my layout, and I decide that I'm going to go ahead and bring in green. And you saw me cut this out, so just the sides have the stitching. Normally I would have glued this paper down and cut it out that way, but I'd already cut out, this is just the back of the main panel, so I wasn't able to do that. Okay, so this is a piece of limelight. Well, not this. The star is just on some kind of green that's just extra green. I couldn't tell you what color it was. But this, I believe, is limelight from MFT. Cut it at 4 1/4 by 11. I've squared it at 5 1/2 to make an A2 size card. I'm cutting down this piece of pink to 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, this pink is the one that is the in color. The other one must be Melon Mambo. So I have Flirty Flamingo in an in color that I forgot to label in the same storage pocket. So I wasn't sure what this color was, but it's really pretty, and it really does go with that light pink that's in the paper. So just 1/8 of an inch between the layers, and I went ahead and put it on a colored card base rather than using the white ones that I have. Those will definitely get a workout this holiday season, for sure. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the Etsy shop. I still have mystery card bundles available. I have Christmas cards, birthday cards, pride cards, all of the cards available over there. I also have the flamingo stickers that you can use to make your own cards or put them in planner, etc. So be sure to check those out. So I am just using my paper snips to cut off the word Noel because it's on the red star, and on the pink star I just wanted it to be a shaker all by itself. So the outline of this foam has adhesive on the back, and you just line it up with the bottom die, and that's where our shaker bits are going to go. So a few weeks ago, I have completed a couple of, what are they called? Diamond paintings. We talked about that a few months ago. And I have so many of these little drills or whatever they're called left over. I just went ahead and put them all together, and I've been using those in my shakers. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. Here I'm going to pour out way too many, and I'll try to get some out, but that was like, whoa, so many, too many, but it's done, and I wasn't going to fight with it forever. So if you're like me and you have a ton of those leftover drills, use them for shaker cards. Let me tell you, so much easier, less expensive because you've already paid for them and they're just left over. They're just hanging around, and they have a little bit of sparkle and shine to them. I think they're perfect for shaker cards. So once I do that, I'm adding all 4 colors, except I'm not adding red to the red shaker, and I'm not adding a hot pink to the pink. Maybe I did add some red. I literally just made this card and I've already forgotten. My brain is broke. I apologize. So there is coordinating acetate. So I'm going to take off the foam backer, and then I'm going to bring in the shaped acetate to put on the foam. Now there is some static, so I got a couple of my drills that popped out, but I was able to put them back in or move them out of the way. So be sure you check out the other Crafty Elves. Lisa, Deborah, and Michael are linked down below. Michael is feeling better, so he does have a card, and it's so stinking cute. I'm glad he is on the mend and back to himself. Being sick is never fun, but yeah. So I'll throw up a picture of the wedding. It was real quick and simple. Rob and I drove 2 hours. The wedding was literally like 10 minutes long. We stayed a little bit for the reception and then we came home. So it was a long day, but it was fun and worth it. And I know my brother and his new wife are going to be so happy. And my nephew loves Robin. She's mama to him. He calls her mama, and she's a good one. He did good. He did good. So yeah, anyway, after I get that done, that's it. I'm going to get these adhered. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to leave me your guess on who do you think I'm going to be guest designing for. I am so excited. Like, I've applied for teams in the past, and sometimes getting that letter can sorry for applying, but we're not going with you, can be really defeating. But I just went for it and was like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And I am just going to go along my merry little way. So, right. That's it, friends. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Come back here Thursday for a wedding card, and then Saturday for the kit reveal. I'm so excited. I'm going to do a sneak peek and a full reveal. So, yeah. All right, friends. Bye for now.